Are you a First Amendment auditor?
Oh my gosh, Dad.
You can't be here with that camera. This was private property. He had no right to be there. Cassie, say something.
Something.
Now say something else.
Something else.
Ha 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 ha. Isn't Cassie a dork?
We have a lot going on this year. Walker's just passed out, but we've decided, or not decided, but we are adding to the year.
What are you talking about? What are you doing in here right now?
Quinton told me to come in here. This is our new studio, by the way.
You go there in church?
You see our lavish lifestyle.
I thought he was actually answering the phone.
Nice 32-inch TV. That's how you know you're balling.
Look at the cords.
Look at these cords.
All of that mess of cords over there is now tied up nicely.
Hey, we got this nice area rug though.
So here we are, and well, this is technically Laurel area, but it's a suburb just outside of Billings. This is where I grew up.
Right there, he lived right there.
Got this building here right at the Laurel Airport, which is close to where Scott lives, and this is where 5G Montana is being born. So we've got a little snow the last couple days, so Cassie's got to learn how to drive in the snow. Here's Rattler.
All right, Rattler. I was so happy to see him again.
Rattler did good, didn't give me no grief at all. Started every morning. So it's been my main source of transportation this trip, because we used Cassie's truck to pull the forklift down that we're using here at 5G.
My truck was not happy about that.
Kids are coming up with a carload of cars. They'll be here shortly for Stephanie and Rachel. I think the big news, the big announcement is we've almost, it's close enough that I can announce it. Probably by the time this airs, it'll be happening, but we've purchased a couple coffee shop locations in St. Vincent Hospital in Billings, which is gonna be really a lot of fun. We've met a lot of people up there. I think it's gonna be a cool aspect for BW. So our first locations in Montana won't be Brewster's. They'll actually be coffee shops that are inside the hospital and the medical center. So that changes everything. So we're doing a lot more in Billings than we are Anaconda. Anaconda's still happening. We've just slowed it down a little bit. So what I'm gonna do today is just give you a little bit of tour as to what we've been doing here. All right, so first thing we did, we had to add a bunch of our outlets that work for power in Brewster and for our welder. So we put in a bunch of these boxes around the shop. We got all the lights fixed. Ouch. Had to put in a sub panel because this one was full. So no room in there for anything. So we added the sub panel. We got one more circuit yet we're gonna put in here. Go to the other side of the shop. Here's you'll recognize the scissor lift. That's the same scissor lift we used on the roof in Anaconda. That's the forklift Cassie towed down. So over here we're gonna have Quinton's bringing some rollers down on this load. We're gonna put it right here. Got our plasma table over there. Brewsters are gonna get built right in the middle. So right down here, this is where the Brewsters are gonna set. And then we're gonna have fabrication over there, and this right here is gonna be pretty much storage of steel and cutting and stuff like that. And so yeah, this is it. It's pretty much just a big old shop.
Trip went great. Truck made it all the way to Montana, all the way to Billings, all the way to Anaconda, and then we went to go and pick up the secret snowmobiles that Quinton does not know about yet. Shh!
You just gave it away.
The truck no start.
Why didn't it start?
We have no clue. Or I should say I have no clue. Had no clue.
It was cold starting. It wouldn't start cold.
It wouldn't start cold, sure.
So basically your truck does not like Montana.
My truck did not like Montana.
So what did you do?
No.
Oh my gosh.
So I went upstairs and I said, Dad, my truck is not happy.
And?
That's it.
Your Dad was in
So Dad
great
just-
mood. He was so
Yep,
nice.
great mood. He ran downstairs, diagnosed it,
Right.
sent our realtor to get the parts for us, got right on it.
And none of those parts fixed it.
No,
Oops. So then we moved on.
yes.
All that was wrong with Cassie's truck is it needed the glow plug.
Well, we're in a place called Vesta Via Hills, Alabama. We had to take a slight detour from our normal trip to pick up a couple coffee machines that are supposed to be going to Montana. You can see what we're taking here. We got Rachel's car and we got Stephanie's Jeep, and then we have a bunch of different materials to go. We got some rollers, we got some metal siding, we got some steel, so they can go ahead and get started on building Brewsters. That's pretty much what we're working on right now. Like I said, we're gonna get these loaded up, and then we're going to kind of start heading a little northwest. Belfort, again, don't know which one. We've got about 4 hours left to go. We're going to go up through this town, go up through another small town called Broadus, and then work our way back to Interstate 90, and then from there we'll take that into Billings. So yeah, a lot going on. We also do have a little surprise to share with you guys.
I know the surprise.
We're gonna wait till we meet up with everybody else before we explain what it is, but it's pretty exciting.
You can tell by my voice that it's very exciting.
No, you have something you have to do.
Why do I have to do
What
it?
is going on?
Why do I?
Fight!
Oh, is this it, Quinton? This is the exciting news?
Apparently I ruined the way it was going to be presented, but Mandy was not telling me
You
anything.
confused the hell out of me again, so.
I still wasn't even paying attention when they announced it, to be honest. So there's all saying, really? What? I'm like, what? Sorry, I'm lost. What happened?
Mandy found out
He says chairs
the
next.
Friday before we came.
No.
That
Maybe.
Oh no, are you serious again?
yeah.
No, are you serious? Oh, this has been too
Not this time. You're not getting me this time.
What?
Yeah, you guys didn't really leave it. It wasn't hard to figure out this time.
All right.
Are you kidding? No, seriously. Not real. You know how hard it is?
Did you know what this is about?
It's fair that I was slightly lost because the words were never even said. I was not paying attention to the whole Mandy found out Friday before we left. I wasn't paying attention to any of that. All of a sudden it just got really loud.
Huh? He's not gonna know what hit him.
And they're strategizing, telling Walkie he's not special no more.
Guess what? Due in July.
Did you process it there? I think right there is when I processed it. I was like, okay.
Walker, you ready?
You're gonna have your hands full.
He's already terrible.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rach.
Aww.
I thought he was gonna bring something out of that suitcase. The way he was acting, pick Walker out the suitcase. Mandy's got something. I got to you do it. Well, have you told your parents yet?
Yeah, they all know.
Yeah. You told them all up there?
We're home at Christmas. So just our side of the family doesn't know yet.
Wacky. Are you telling them at Christmas or what?
Probably, yeah.
Mandy, can wear a gift.
Hello.
Hello.
He's clueless. Right now the world revolves around Walker.
No, Walker's not gonna know what to think. He's already got so much attention being given to him.
He's so spoiled.
He's gonna. I don't know.
Papa's gonna spoil him more.
You're not gonna be too happy.
Right?
You get no attention.
Oh, it'll be another year from now. He'll be fine. In case you guys aren't smart enough to figure this out, why don't you put it in English? That was a really crappy job of like dropping it. I mean, there was...
Again, they had plans.
So
Apparently I botched them.
What did Mandy find out, Quinton?
Mandy is pregnant.
See, those words are usually what you do. You know, we're expecting another child. It's like, well, I don't know.
We found out like literally like a day before our trip coming down here. The Mandy found out, and then we packed up and we came here. So
the girls, they're going to abandon him like that, Walker. It's going to be poof. It's going to be Walker who? You're just a pest. Go away, Walker, but I will be here for you. See, that's the difference. Grandpa will be there for Walker. Me and Walker, we got plans. We've already talked about this.
all right. Good, he's gonna need somebody.
First trailer being built right there.
Yeah, this is a couple days after we've been
Scott and
here.
Quinton doing a good job. We had to say, we worked all this out. Bringing Scott up there, down there in Florida to build the first one was a good plan. He's been able to do most of this without me at all. Every once in a while we talk about a few things, but for the most part, Scott's a good fabricator. Nico's all over there in his corner there, doing his video editing, freezing to death in their shop. Scott, you gotta like having that. That's such a nice way to cut stuff.
That was a fun day. My hands were freezing. We just should wear gloves. I didn't want to ruin them. Get chunky gloves. No.
This is trailer number 2. First one we built in Florida. Got it all the way to the point of about where we're at on this one now. You can't see it, but basically axles are on it, tires are on it, everything's done, but the hydraulics have to be hooked up, which that will happen for the first time here in Florida. So those are all the components you can see over there pre-cut and ready to go. And they just keep putting her together and it turns into a trailer frame. It's a beast. We did build this one a little bit lighter. I, of course, had the most important job. Taking Walkie on his first sled ride. He really likes it out there. Good news is he does. He loves the snow and he's not afraid of cold. But you guys have been smart about how you did it. You haven't taken him out when it was 20 below yet. Well, there's that. And the adventure begins in Montana.